You gotta love this guy.
Let's face it, you gotta love yourself. If you don't, who else is going to? So let's look at the science of love, attachment and desire all rolled into one. There's a guy called John Bowlby, and he looks at the attachment styles. Now, why is he important? It means that when we're very small, how we link with regard to our parent or intimate caregivers, then that goes forward into our future, how we will have relationships, who we will relate to, who we will see as most attractive in many ways through their personality, how we parent, and our general attachment to romance, children, and one's parents in later life. See, the science of love, desire, and attachment encompasses a complex interplay of biological, psychological, and social factors, and all of these shape our romantic relationships and our emotional bonds. There's a biological base of love and desire. We need to have it. We're humans. We all need it. Neurochemically, love and desire involve the release of neurotransmitters such as dopamine, oxytocin, serotonin. If you had all of those in one big glass, you'd be absolutely drugged up with happiness. And these are all associated with pleasure, bonding, and emotional attachment. It gives us a reward system because romantic love activates the brain's systems of reward, particularly the VTA or the ventral tegmental area. This is the nucleus accumbens, the partner towards all of these feelings, leading to feelings of being euphoric, being excited and motivated, seeing things from a different point of view in a very, very good way. We also have hormonal influences. Things can change in a bad way when things aren't going too well romantically. But hormones such as testosterone and estrogen play a role in sexual desire, arousal, wanting to get out there and attract a mate. Then oxytocin promotes bonding and social care. A mother with a child, even a friend of a mother who wants a child, sees the baby and just wants to touch it and hug it, and that then releases this oxytocin for them to want to go and have a baby with somebody else. Watch out. Getting in a little bit deeper into the neurochemistry, the dopamine is the pleasure transmitter. It's associated with feelings of reward, motivation, reinforcement. And in the context of love and desire, that's tricky because sex and love can be different. We can have a partner in one way and the other. So dopamine releases in response to romantic stimuli, and it contributes to the experience of anticipation, I'm going to meet them, excitement, oh, they're around, and euphoria, we're in love. Oxytocin is known as the bonding hormone. It's crucial in social bonding. It gives to the love hormone as well. It plays that huge part in what we said about Bowlby, in the attachment, in the trust part of things. It's released during intimate moments such as touch and sexual activity, and also emotional connection. And this then promotes feelings of closeness and bonding between partners. What is serotonin? Well, it's there for regulating your mood, your appetite, and your sleep, and it influences social behavior and emotional processing. Imbalances in serotonin levels they've been linked to mood disorders, which can give depression and anxiety. So to simplify that, if we are connected with somebody that we should be connected with, it's all touchy-feely and trustful, this is going to help defend us against depression. Then you've got the ventral tegmental area, or the VTA, and the nucleus accumbens. These brain areas and regions are part of the brain's reward circuitry. What do? Well, they play a central role in processing pleasurable experiences. Like, hey, I'm in love, romantic love, and sexual desire. Activation of the VTA and nucleus accumbens during romantic encounters lead to the release of dopamine. But we have to use our head. Although there's lots of words for this, the DPLFC, that's it, the dorsolateral prefrontal cortex, or the prefrontal cortex, is involved in decision making. It's the impulse control and emotional regulation. So, do they really love me? Are we really with each other long enough to get married? You get the drift. Changes in the prefrontal cortex and the activity of that may influence your judgment, your risk-taking behavior, and even your emotional responses within romantic relationships. I love you. Do you? But what of the psychological aspects of attachment and love and desire? You see, attachment styles are rooted in early childhood, when you're very small, like the first couple of years, and caregivers and how they influence you or not, good or bad ways. This is how individuals form and maintain relationship is going to happen, and what they're going to be attracted to in adulthood when they're psychologically questioning themselves, why am I ending up with the same type of partner? The answer is not your last partner or the one before. It's your mom, your dad, or whatever happened all those years ago. And the thing is, you mightn't even have a memory of that, but you have been influenced by that from a very early age. Is it your fault? No, but it is why you're attracted to this type. See, secure attachment fosters trust, intimacy, and emotional connection. While on the other hand, insecure attachment may lead to avoidance, ambivalence in relationships, or anxiety even. Then there's cognitive processing, such as perceptions and expectations and beliefs about love. I see it on the television. There is a romantic, happy ending, the one for everybody. When others go, no, there's not. So your expectations are all curated on this. And what you feel an individual relationship that you deserve is there at the end of the rainbow or not. And that's all mingled together with your experiences of love and desire and what it should be. Then there are interpersonal dynamics where relationships and communication patterns are molded, and the interpersonal behaviors influence the development and the maintenance of romantic connections. If you have the secure attachment style, it will leave us feel comfortable with intimacy and trusting of people. You understand emotional closeness. They're able, if you're that person, to seek out support from partners, express your needs, emotions openly, maintain healthy boundaries. You're securely attached. Basically, you've been brought up well. On the other hand, you can be insecure, and that means that attachment is going to leave you more anxious within dramatic type of situations and relationships. You might even have avoidant attachment, characterized by difficulties in maintaining close relationships. That anxiety of attachment may lead you to crave intimacy more, reassurance from the partner, but fearing rejection even when things are going well. Oh, I might be abandoned, but there's no reasoning behind that. You might avoid individuals because you have avoidant attachment, and it may prioritize your independence and your self-reliance, wanting that you have some sort of emotional vulnerability. You may have difficulty expressing the needs or emotions of the person you really truly want to be with. Your communication style then through your interpersonal dynamics are important, because if you have effective communication, it's going to be essential to maintain healthy relationships. By being clear, more open and empathetic communication, that can truly help, even if you have the attachment style that's the worst for you, or you're continuing to make mistakes with the wrong type of people, and I love them, but I'm going to be led down the wrong path. It's going to be regretful. But if you open and communicate and work on yourself psychologically, then the intimacy between partners is possible. Now, poor communication, on the other hand, can lead to misunderstandings, conflict, and even despair. Then there are social factors, or cultural ones too, because cultural norms more so, and social expectations will dictate how you, or whether you, hold hands with somebody at a certain time. Oh, I feel like this is not the macho way of doing things, I'll just pull back. When in reality, within yourself, you want to do it. You might have beliefs and attitudes, or cultural attitudes and beliefs that are there, that are dictating on you. Then there are gender norms. What does a man really do? What does a woman, or should they do this in the modern way? Social support may be or not required. There might be community or peer influences, factors contributing to a person's sense of belonging, their connection and fulfillment in relationships. We can develop things though, developing trajectories of love and desire and attachment. These can evolve over a lifespan. We can always try to get better throughout these parts of our lives and into the next, learning from chapters. And as our hormones adapt and our energy levels decrease, we can see the winter of life and hope a bit more, with changes influenced by even development and milestones that don't have to be that old, life transitions and experiences. And evolution has a role to play too. It suggests that love, desire, and attachment serve adaptive functioning. This is related to our mating, reproduction, and our offspring care, promoting basic survival. And we do learn. We have a brain, because experiences and interactions are always there. And they shape us as a human being, as a person, whether male or female. Early attachment, though, experiences with our caregivers, as well as later ones with romantic relationships, influence our overall assessment of things and our summary towards what's our best next romantic step. Of course, society has changed with technology, online dating, and platforms and social media. Where and how we meet, how long for, if we're meeting at all, do we know somebody by texting or not? There's huge changes in norms we need to adapt in some ways, or maybe not. Whatever we're comfortable with, our attitudes, our morals, our expectations, our gender, our age, our sexuality, our social status or not, all impact on how we see things panning out. There is no doubt that online dating has had a huge influence on things, but let's remember there's now artificial intelligence and algorithms at play. So these are not human beings. These are not serving your internal desire that has been pushed forward by your experiences, even the bad experiences of other people in relationships, but at least they're human and they're doing things humans feel. You see, what I don't understand is why would we give up our desires just to inflate an algorithm of a huge private company, when in fact it's close to our heart we want to be, and we want to match that with somebody else. There is no doubt that virtual communication, social media norms are changing the way we all behave. The gender norms and roles and expectations may be very traditional for decades and very much centuries and generations. They may go throughout your family. But at the same time, if modern culture is changing, increasing recognition of, say, LGBTQ+ and so on and so forth, well, then it's going to be tricky. But if we do cast aside all of these things and look for one thing and one thing only, and that's what's in our heart, we can't go too far wrong. So, from my heart to yours for now, thank you for watching. Please do watch more.